Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
We are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
Hey y'all, we are making potato rolls to go with tonight's dinner.
So this is like an Amish roll, basically, because they use the potato rolls in their dinners and stuff.
Which is really cool because we're actually using like, is it a half cup? I think
Half a cup,
half a cup of mashed potatoes, like instant mashed potatoes.
So we got Bob Evans mashed potatoes. You just put it in the microwave and warm it up if you wish. So we went ahead and got that. So we're going to kind of move a little quickly here because our liquid is right at the cusp of being a little not warm enough. So we want to make sure we move on pretty quickly here.
So we're going to put our liquid in our yeast. And then we're going to put just a little bit of sugar in so that it can help feed that yeast. And I'm actually going to stir that around real quick so that it mixes it together a little bit better.
Now you can do this in a bread machine, you can do this in a by hand, or you can do it in your stand mixer like we're doing. I will put the instructions for the way you do it by hand as well as the instructions for how we do it in the machine.
So this is going to sit for like 5 minutes and proof up and let the yeast get activated, and then we will come back and we'll finish putting it all together.
Yes, we'll see you guys soon.
Hey y'all, our yeast is activated, so I'm going to start adding in my other ingredients. I have some oil here. I have some softened butter.
And we're also putting in a half a cup of the Bob Evans mashed potatoes, the ones that you put in the microwave. They're actually pretty good.
Yeah, they weren't bad at all.
Something that you put in the microwave. It didn't taste bad at all. So, And we're putting in the rest of our sugar.
Okay, and here's our mashed potatoes.
So we're going to mix this up with our hook, our dough hook, and we're going to let it combine. And then we're going to start adding in our flour. And with the first add in of flour, we're going to add in our salt, baking powder, and baking soda. And that's going to help the dough to rise. And I also have our buttered pan here
For the dough to rise in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I am going to get this started.
Now during this process, it took about 6 to 8 minutes for us to actually see the dough to start to form and come away from the wall of the bowl. I also did a demonstration to show you how to keep your wet and your dry ingredients inside of your bowl. And that is to throw a towel over top of your mixer until everything is combined. And then you can remove it. At this time, we also put in our flour and we added our baking soda, baking powder, and salt with our first mix.
So we are going to go ahead and take this out. We don't want to overwork our dough, but we want it to be just enough because we don't want it to be tough and hard to eat. So we still want it a little bit sticky. So I'll take this off here. And then I'll let Elsie pull this out. She makes a wicked ball for the dough. So I put butter into our bowl to proof.
This is going to make a lot actually, because this is a lot of dough. Well, it is 6 cups, so
And we ended up putting about, probably about 7 to tighten it up a little bit because we do have humidity here in Georgia. Right now, it's really bad. So, here.
Okay.
That to you. We have a lot of humidity here in Georgia, so we need to add some extra in there to help tighten it up because that does affect your humidity. does affect the way your dough comes together.
It also, when I said this is a lot of dough, we usually do like 3 cups or 3.5 cups when we make the other rolls that we do.
Four cups, yeah.
So this is definitely a lot more dough than we're used to. So this is going to make a lot of rolls.
And we'll sprinkle them, we'll put butter on them, and then we'll sprinkle them with some coarse salt.
Yeah.
We have some Himalayan salt in there. So we can,
Okay, I'm going to put a plastic wrap on top, and we're going to let this rise for how long?
hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Then we're going to punch that bad boy down, and then we're going to go ahead and
Make
get them
our
shaped
rolls.
up. And then we'll let them sit up for about another 45 minutes to an hour. And then we'll be ready to bake them. We'll see you guys when we come back. So our dough has risen, and boy has it. It's huge. Look at this. That is a lot of dough.
Yeah.
So Elsie's going to punch it down, and we're going to divide it in half, and then we're going to cover up one half while we go ahead and get the other one put into 16. So we're going to have 32 rolls here. It's going to be big, y'all.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of dough.
Holy moly, macaroni. Good Lord. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, it's so soft.
Yeah.
Pillowy soft. Get it. A little flour on there. We're going to roll it up into a ball, and then we're going to cut it in half again, and then we're going to divide it like, you know how we do, like 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put it in 16 pieces, and we're going to roll it up into a ball like we normally do. Parchment paper on our 9x13 pans. You can grease yours if you wish. You don't have to. You could do like us and just put it on here and bake it right here, because we're going to be putting butter on this before we bake it. So it's going to be some good eating, y'all. I can't wait. I am so excited. So Elsie's cutting these in fourths, and then she's going to cut them again into, I guess we do them like this.
Okay.
I don't know. Because it's got to rise again. So we're going to let it rise. You can let it rise anywhere between like 30 and 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what you want. So it's all up to you. It depends on what you want. So it depends on how big you want them. So.
Here's another good tip. Whatever dough you're not working with at that moment, make sure you keep it in a bowl with a linen cloth over top of it to keep it moist, because you will notice a difference in the way it rises and it bakes.
Hey y'all, so we are done with making our rolls into their shapes. So we're going to cover them up with a towel, let it be near a warm heat source. Stovetop is good. And we're going to go ahead and let it rise for 30 minutes to an hour, depending, and then we'll put it in the oven at 375, and we'll bake it for like 15 to 18 minutes, and we're going to have some super delicious potato rolls. These could be called Amish rolls or potato rolls, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.